Yes, guys, how you doing? Hope you've had an amazing day. Just wanted to share my story with you briefly and then give you a little insight into where I think this company's going. So my name's John Holowati. For those of you that don't know, before I got involved in the business, I was a personal trainer. I'd done all kinds of different jobs. I was actually a bartender. That's a barman for the UK viewers. Bartender in the US means someone that served people drinks, just educating you there. So I used to do that at the town hall in Bolton. I was a postman as well. I used to deliver letters and sort mail and stuff like that. Actually only lasted 6 weeks in that job. Sort of goes to show how good I was at it. And I was a personal trainer, which is where I really found my true calling in life, where I was helping people with nutrition and mindset and exercise and actually getting people the results. And it was really rewarding for me. From a financial point of view, it was decent money as well. But from a rewards point of view, as in, you know what, you've changed my life, I can get in these clothes, etc. My ex-boyfriend's begging me to come back to him, but I've told him to get lost because I've got a better looking boyfriend now. All that kind of stuff was pretty rewarding for me when people came and shared those stories on how I'd helped them with success. So when I found Juice Plus, I was kind of at a crossroads in my life. I'd just got into teaching at that time, and I was still in this sort of linear, you know, this linear phase of my life where it was turn up, get paid, turn up, get paid. Don't turn up, don't get paid. If my clients cancelled, I didn't earn any money. And if I went on holiday, I didn't earn any money. So I'll be honest with you, I was looking for something. I didn't know where it was going to come from, but I found and stumbled across Juice Plus through an old school friend who'd asked me to talk to him about personal training. So it's kind of like that message that, you know, if you go to help someone else and not expect anything, then the universe will reward you some way or somehow later on. That's what happened with me. I found Juice Plus. I was really skeptical, but to see the nutrition backed up by medical science, and you know, you can look at all the journals and the doctors' studies and all that kind of different stuff that just proves what an amazing product this was. So for me, the product was a no-brainer. I wanted to take it. I wanted my clients to use it and my friends and family. From a business point of view, just seeing the videos of like people that were earning money in the sleep, residual income, traveling the world, you know, it wasn't really necessary for me to want to be a millionaire or anything like that. It was just kind of like having enough money to go on holiday when I wanted, to live in the place where I wanted to live, to buy the car that I wanted to buy, and to be free really from bills. I always used to think, wouldn't it be amazing just to put, you know, your card in the machine and get out the money that you need to get out, so either pay for a meal or go away on holiday without ever worrying about it. It wasn't necessarily a massive financial goal that I had. It was just sort of the freedom, like enough money to be financially free is where I was at. Didn't really happen for me, to be honest with you, to start with. I got involved, I met some great people, my upline Rob and Alex, and I just had a great time, and that was probably one of the reasons that I stayed. My first check was about £15, so imagine going to your friends saying, I've got an amazing business opportunity for you, you can earn £15 a month part-time on top of what you're already doing. So I got laughed out of the place. I mean, I blew out a lot of people, I did it totally wrong. So if you are doing it now and you haven't had the success that you want, don't see this as a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a long-term journey. It's definitely a 5-year plan. I would say stick with it, because the more you do it, you're going to find the way that it works for you. The reason that I stayed was I was getting personal growth, not physically. I'm still 5'7", and no jokes, please. But yeah, I was getting personal growth in the fact that I was listening to the likes of Jim Rohn, hearing some amazing speakers at events, you know, your Susie Mitchell types, your Jerry McKinney's, where I was getting, you know, massively inspired by these guys on how their minds operated and how they thought about how people should behave and behavioral modification and just making yourself a better person. So it actually helped me in my other business as well as my Juice Plus business, this personal growth side. I also made some amazing friends, you know, and friends that I'm still like really, really close with now. And people always say like, it's amazing how close you are with people when you first join the business, when you feel like you're best friends with someone who you've only known like 6 minutes or something, or 6 weeks or 6 months. Because what it is, when you get a load of like-minded people together that are goal-driven, that are hungry, that are, obsessed with helping other people get what they want and obsessed with personal development, everybody becomes friends really, really quickly. So it's an amazing business to be a part of. The other reason that I stayed was just having loads of fun. You know what? Conventions, and I'm sure you guys are going to have some great parties and stuff. That was what life was about for me. It was kind of like I work in the week, then I do Juice Plus at the weekends where I go to events, I do conferences. I just have loads of different parties and loads of fun with cool people, and doing little trips like going to Ireland, going to Venice, going to Rome was really, really exciting for me, because one of the reasons I got involved was having the ability to travel anywhere. You know what I would say is if you're not making money now, is failure's not really failure. It's just a lesson. It's just, it's just take what you've learned from this business. What's worked, keep doing it. And what's not working, move away from it and start to work on what's working. But what I would say is you're only usually 2 millimeters away from success in this business. Either you're pitching it to people too much and too hard and coming across too strong, or you're not doing it enough. It's kind of like a half-hearted pitch where people don't really see that you believe in it enough for them to believe in it. But then the other side of the coin is you become like what I call a Juice Plus vampire, where you're literally diving on people's necks saying, take Juice Plus or you're going to die. So it's kind of like getting that balance. What I would say, guys, is stay with it, stay focused. Focus on the other bits that you're enjoying about the business, not just the money. I got to a point where I never even looked at my check in the bank, because I wasn't really concerned with, how much money I was earning from the business. It was more about, I could measure my success in the business by experiences that I was having. I was having some incredible experiences. So that's what I was looking at. For me, the key to this business is longevity, stickability, persistence, and consistency. You can stick at this business. You'll go to an event, you'll feel fired up. How long do you feel fired up for? 2 to 5 days maximum, before the neg ferrets, the energy vampires, the fun sponges get hold of you, and then that saps it out of you again. So what I would say is holding on to that energy for as long as possible is where your success is. So it's not actually what you do with the event. It's not what the event does to you. It's what you do with the event. How long you hold that magic inside of you, and how long you can share that with the other people. And staying locked in, that's why you keep going to events, you keep jumping on calls, you keep listening to personal development. I mean, for me personally, without wanting to be big-headed, my team now is about 12,000 team members strong. I will have earned over £1 million in commission checks. This is May, right? So this month, if you add all my checks up, commission, that's £1 million from when I started to now. So for some dopey kid who messed up university 3 times to be earning that sort of money, and by the way, it isn't even about that anymore. The money's just a measuring tool on the amount of people that you help. I'm lucky enough and I'm fortunate enough to work with some incredible people in my team. I always work with the workers, and the workers are the ones that have helped me get to the position that I've got to. The reason being because I'm helping them get to the position where they want to get to. So start taking the focus away from what can this business do for me, and start focusing on what can this business do for your team, your friends, your family. Go into relationships to give and not to get, and you won't have to worry about anything else, guys. Finally, just closing, I've got some notes to the side of me because I always forget what I'm saying. You know what, moving forward, I've never been more excited about this business and about the opportunity that we've got. It's kind of like the Juice Plus business and the Juice Plus products has been building underground like an oak tree. The roots have all been down and they're secure and everything's stable now. And we had a little shoot that come out of the ground about 18 months ago, and we had a bit of success and we had a run. Well, I'm telling you, that was just the warm-up. What's going to happen in the next 12 months to 5 years is going to blow this business up into being a $1 billion a month company. And that's just not my words. That's from the top guy, Jeff Roberti, as well. We're really focused. We were chatting in LA about it the other week in Sacramento, and you know what? We're just so excited because everything is in position. The product's in place. There ain't a better product on the market, right? Who eats fruit and vegetables? Every single person on the planet. So who can take our products? Every single person on the planet. Kids get it for free. How amazing is that? We've got more clinical research than any other products on the market. So we're one up there. And then the business opportunity is risk-free. You can do it anywhere in the world. I mean, I'm really excited. My team in America is now growing. I've got a team in Poland. I'm getting paid from countries that I've never been to. Some that I'm banned from. No, I'm only joking, I'm not banned. But I'm getting paid from all these different countries. Wow. And this could be you guys. And I know it will be some of you that are watching this. And the best is yet to come. I really, really believe it. With the Zoom calls, with the networking groups that we've got online, you know, the way this business is positioned, it's for anybody and everybody, and anybody can do it. You don't need a degree. You don't need a background in medicine. The more real you are as a person, the better you can be. So all I would say in closing, guys, is make it happen. You only get one chance. You know what? You might come back as a pigeon. So make sure you're living your life 100%. Fill your diary, stay committed, and surround yourself with successful people, because success breeds success. You want people that are going to build you up. You don't want to be leaving conventions, going back to people that are going to knock you down and tell you that it's a load of rubbish. If your boyfriend's negative, dump them. If your girlfriend's negative, dump them. If your family aren't very positive towards the business, don't spend that much time with them. Simple as that. Spend your time around the people that want it for you as much as you want it for themselves. And that's how you're going to be successful. So, and P.S., I get messages all the time on Facebook, and people send things to my website at johnholowatty.co.uk on how I can help them and what are my tips, what are my strategies, etc. So a while ago, I put a video series together on a website called teamrhinouni.com. Everything that I've ever done within the business is on there. So, you know, I appreciate your messages on Facebook, but all I will ever do is just send you to that site, because that's pretty much everything I've ever done. So if you want the tips on how John Holowatty got to the top, then everything is on there. There's about 100 videos of different things, from building rapport to building your business to working with the workers. So if you want to get those tips, go onto that website and download it. Cheers. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the party. Stay cool.